Scottish Highland dancing is going to be one of the features. It's going to be at the Cash Celtic Festival that will be here on the 27th and 28th. What part are you going to play in this?
So we're going to be doing performances on Saturday, Friday as well, and so we'll be here with some of our dancers, and right now I'm in the Highland outfit, and so we'll be doing some of this, and there's another style that is the Scottish National, and so we'll do some of that as well, and you can see different styles of Scottish dancing.
And I know you carry a couple titles. Tell me a little bit about that.
So I am the 4-time U.S. champion, and I also won 3rd in the world. And so I've been dancing for about 15 years now, since I was 5, and I started teaching up here in Logan. So I opened the first dance studio here, hoping to get some more dancers into it. And so it's just something I've always loved to do, and I've just been competing in it, and as long as I can remember.
Well, I'm excited to see it. Can you show us a little demo?
Sure, sure.
That was awesome. That was great. So tell me what dance style that was. Was that a certain kind of dance that they did? There's steps to something?
Yeah, so that one is called the Highland Fling, and it's done in this costume, this Highland, and it was done before going to hunting. Mm-hmm. They also have some that they all have stories behind them, like before battle or when they got to wear their kilts again. And so it's just a strong tradition of stories, and it's been carried on for generations.
Well, that's exciting. And you're obviously, Kelsey is from Scottish. So
yeah. And my family were McGregor and Gorley, and Scottish all around.
That's exciting. Well, thank you, Kelsey. Yeah. So tell me a little bit about, Liz, what part you're going to be playing at this festival.
Well, I'm the flute player and the piccolo player in the Celtic band Leaping Lulu, and we're going to have a repeat performance here this year at the Cash Celtic Festival and Highland Games. We have 3 sessions. We're going to be playing on Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. And we played this year and had such a great time playing for all the crowds of people that came. They were really appreciative, so we're happy to come back and play again.
And I've heard you have a following here in the Cache Valley, so tell me a little bit about how you got involved with that.
Well, we started about 7 or 8 years ago, and we started playing at the Whittier Center for our local contra dance as part of the Bridger Folk Society, and it was the first Saturday of every month, and we play cash. Actually not cash, we play Celtic music for these dances, jigs and reels and waltzes and stuff, and they just come together and dance the traditional dances of the time, and we just have a great time doing it.
And you're going to be here and playing for, are you going to be playing for the dancers as well?
There is another group that's playing for the dancers a little after us. We've done that in the past. Mm-hmm. What's going to happen during the day is they alternate from hour to hour. There's different entertainment each hour, and they have the dancers on, and then they'll have musicians on, and lots of different entertainment all the way through the day.
Well, that'll be exciting to see you guys. So Liz, thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And we're talking about the Highland Games. These are the Highland athletes, as I would say. So when somebody tries to make fun of you in a skirt, what do you do?
Tell you, once you try on a skirt, you'll never go back to pants. I tell you.
A little breezier.
Yeah. Plenty of airflow down there, but very comfortable to wear. I enjoy them.
So tell me what you guys do. I know there's several different battle things that they used to use to warm up for battle. The Scottish, they were training kind of things.
Actually, the British wouldn't allow them to train with weapons, and so they had to come up with rocks and whatever they had. And this is actually what they called a caber, and this is our caber for throwing next week in the 28th. And it's called Argyle, and it's they use these to build bridges. They just throw them over and build bridges, and then we use other weights like one called the wob. It's a weight over bar, and it throws it over a bar. And they train to throw grappling hooks over the castle walls. And there's another one where they stick a fork into a bale of hay and light it on fire and throw it over the castle walls. And all of the sports that we have are just used whether to train or to actually do in battle, and that's how they used them.
And you've been doing this for how many years?
I've been doing this for 4 years. This is my 4th year, so yeah.
You must love it a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty. I'm still doing it. So I really
and there's women that do it too. So tell me a little bit about
you in the crowd.
And so what are you going to do? Can you show me a little bit of what you do with that? Because you were showing me earlier and I was thinking, I don't
for distance and weight over bar. And we actually have the weight over bar championships.
Okay. So what you do with that is you throw it up to see how far you can...
There will be a bar suspended about 10 feet. That's usually where I start.
I'll stand back because I don't want it falling down on me.
So just get a nice wind up. And that's basically what you do.
And you've never been hit on the head with that?
No. Thank goodness.
It comes down slow enough that you can move out of the way.
Yeah, and it kind of throws me forward. So.
Well, all right, that's great. So tell me how many women or men are going to be showing up for these Highland Games? Do you guys know?
For the men, it's usually around 25 to 30 men, and women it's a lot less.
Yeah, it's about half a dozen.
So you have a good chance of winning then. Well, thank you guys so much, and come down to the Celtic Festival and Highland Games. Thank you guys so much.
Fight for Charlie, would draw the sword, would up and rally at the royal prince's word. Think on Scotia's ancient heroes, think on foreign foes repelled.